In this video I'm going to show you how to fit the new hydro blade to your constructor brush. This constructor brush is a Swift fitted with cannons, so I'm going to show you how to take it apart easily and fit. So firstly, when we gave you your constructor brush, it included a toolkit that looked like this. It had a whole lot of spare parts. In there in particular is a little screwdriver, the red one, which we need, and we're going to undo the 2 screws so that we can open one of the end caps. And we only have to open one. So remember to press hard because something may be soft. So we'll put that to the side. Alrighty. Now, next we're going to do is pull the end cap off. So you'll see that, and then you'll see that, and we're just going to pull it off this end here. And we're going to grab those bristles and let them come off with it. And then we want to get that tube out of there so that the end cap can come off with its bristles. If you put that down there like that, it's going to be way easier to put it back together. Okay, next we want to take out the rhino tube, the T and the rhino tube, and pull that. So that's the old rhino tube, we're going to throw that away. Now we want to grab a flathead screwdriver, whether it's the one in the kit or one of your own, and we want to push the old cannons out. It's easy. They were a nightmare, I've got to tell you that. The next thing we want to do is slide the hydro blade in. Now, this is important. Firstly, there are 2 hydro blades in every pack, and right now you can't tell the difference between them, but soon one may have a single line around it and the other one, whichever one it is, will have a double line around it. Now, single line means every hole is open, and a double line will mean every second hole is opened. And if there's 3 lines, then it would be 1 in 3 holes is open. Now let me explain what I mean by that so you follow me. Oops, these ones here. When you look at the hydro blade from the front, from the top, it looks like every hole is open. But when we roll it over, and this is on the inside, you can see that every second hole is blocked on this one. But if I gave you this one, let me look, top is round. So this is the top, so it looks exactly the same at the top, but when we roll it over, you can see that every hole is open. Yep. So that means that you can change the flow pattern from for the hydro blade that you want to choose. So we would standard for the 12-inch, because it's a much shorter brush, we would make standard and fit standard that every hole open. So there's 13 jets times 2 is 26 jets across the top to make sure we have the perfect water squeegee. Now, there's 2 orientations that this could go in. I'm going to show you here. You could put it in this way, or you could put it in that way. And the way we've designed it is that this, you can see this, the alignment. Let me line that up exactly. The alignment here is pointing up, straight at the bristles. There's not many people who are going to like that. The real way we think that you'll prefer is that they're pointing parallel to the bristles, so that when there's no pressure on the bristles, on the glass, on the downstroke, these jets are squirting the water blade above the bristles. Okay, so now we've slid the hydro blade in. Next we want to grab our new rhino tube, and we want to just line this up here. I'm going to push that in there. Turn it around a bit so it's more natural. And these hydro blades are designed exactly the width of the aluminum channel. So I can now push that into that tube. So we're going to push that up into that tube like that. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so now these have lined up with the edge of the aluminum. We're going to push that tube around and down, and where it should line up is so that this is here. So this tube is a little bit long, so we're going to make a mark and get a blade. So then we can push the T in, and that will, yep, we confirm that, leave it out, but that confirms that it's going to be in the right place. Now I know actually that I can take that piece that I took off there and cut the other one exactly the same. Okay, great. Now we're going to push this tube on here, so it's right up to the line. We're going to grab the end cap and line the end cap up. And everybody knows this is the worst part. Trying to get all those channels to open up and line up at the same time. Okay, and then we can push that on and in, and then we're going to check on this side that our little holes line up for our screws. Let that one bite. Let that one bite a little bit. Yeah, so that's done. And we roll the rhino tube around. And then before pushing this down, we push that onto there and pop them down. And in Kiwi would say, Bob's your uncle. So there it is, fitted easily and ready to clean windows. And that's the angle that you want.